All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're looking at a fascinating new tool from Google called NotebookLM. Now, this isn't just another chatbot that scans the whole internet. No, this is an AI that's designed to become an expert on one thing and one thing only: your personal files.
We've all been there, right? You're deep into a project and your information is a total mess. It's scattered across your desktop, you've got a dozen tabs open, random notes everywhere. It is the classic definition of information overload. And honestly, it can be a huge roadblock to actually getting anything done. And that feeling, that disorganization, that sense of being completely overwhelmed by your own stuff is exactly the problem that tools like NotebookLM are built to solve. It's all about connecting those scattered dots for you. So what exactly is NotebookLM? Well, think of it like your own private research assistant, but with a really important twist. It builds a language model that works exclusively with the information you give it. It's a personalized AI for your world and your world only. This is where it gets really interesting, because the whole approach is different. A general-purpose AI like ChatGPT or Gemini, it pulls its answers from the entire, vast, open internet. It knows a ton, but sometimes it just makes things up. It can hallucinate. NotebookLM, on the other hand, is what's called source-grounded. And this source-grounded idea is the secret sauce. It means the AI's answers are always tied directly back to the documents you provided. This makes it incredibly reliable for any kind of serious work. And here's the kicker: your data isn't used to train the wider model, which gives you a really powerful layer of privacy. Okay, so let's see how this all translates into some truly powerful features. We're going to look at how NotebookLM can take your raw materials, everything from dense academic papers to podcasts, and turn them into something genuinely useful. The versatility here is pretty wild. You can create a single notebook, and on the free plan, upload up to 50 different sources. We're talking PDFs, Google Docs, text files, website links, and even YouTube video links and MP3 audio files. It basically becomes this universal hub for all your different research formats. For anyone in academia, this is an absolute game changer. Imagine you've uploaded 50 dense research papers for a literature review. Instead of taking weeks to read through them, you could just ask, hey, what are the top 3 contradictions between these papers on ocean acidification? And boom, you get a synthesized answer with citations in minutes. And it's not just for academics. In the business world, the applications are just as powerful. Imagine feeding it your top 3 competitors' blog posts from the last year and asking, what's the one topic our audience wants that all 3 of them are completely ignoring? That's not just analysis, that's a direct roadmap to finding your next big opportunity. I absolutely love this quote from Steven Johnson, one of the folks behind the tool. It just perfectly captures the creative side of this. You're not just searching for keywords anymore, you're essentially interrogating your own content, asking it to find the compelling ideas, the plot twists in your novel, or the most surprising parts of your research. Okay, now, this next feature feels like straight-up magic. NotebookLM has something called an audio overview. With just one click, it can take all your documents and generate a 10 or 20-minute conversational podcast between 2 AI hosts. The dialogue is shockingly natural, and it can turn even the driest report into a really engaging discussion. But, like any powerful new tool, it's not perfect. It can feel absolutely brilliant one moment and then make a simple mistake the next. So to get the full picture, it is crucial to understand its current limitations. So based on what users are saying, the strengths are pretty clear. It is fantastic at pulling information directly from your documents and explaining concepts. Where it struggles, though, is with more complex stuff like deep reasoning and math. It can also create some inconsistencies, or even, though it's rare, hallucinate within your own documents if they contain conflicting info. This quote from a Reddit user just nails it. NotebookLM is an incredible partner, but it's not a replacement for your own brain. You still have to be the human in the loop, checking its work and guiding the analysis. So let's bring it all together. Who is this tool really for? The big question: does NotebookLM actually fit into your workflow? Bottom line, it's ideal for anyone who regularly has to wrestle with a ton of information from different places. So if you're a researcher doing a lit review, a writer organizing a book, a student prepping for a big exam, or a strategist analyzing the market, this tool could seriously speed up your process. Now, the tool comes in a few different flavors. The free plan is honestly amazing. You get up to 50 sources per notebook. NotebookLM Plus, which is part of some paid Google subscriptions, bumps that up to 300 sources and gives you more usage of the advanced features. And then for big organizations, there's an enterprise version with the highest levels of security and even bigger limits. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. A tool like this really represents a fundamental shift. We're moving from asking an AI about the world to asking an AI about your world. So, if you could upload your most important projects, your research, your notes, what would be the very first question you would ask it?